This is a part of the Med Éireann site where you can find some good information from weather stations. Thousands of weather stations. It's really the only place to go because, at least with the weather stations, it's just like the humble little weatherman doing his job. Doesn't have any ulterior motive. And when you're getting the global temperatures or global weather conditions, it's just, these guys are collating all the data from all over the world, all the weather stations, and it's gone through so many people and it keeps going higher up the chain. And I just think there is a lot of room for corruption to sneak in because they're always going to make the temperatures higher than they are because this is what's keeping them in their job. Like the government or the NGOs and all the businesses that make the profit on the whole climate scam. Sometime in the future, I suppose, that story might change. Like if temperatures start to go down again instead of up. I've already heard like quite a few mumblings about La Nina. Temperatures do start going down. That's probably the fall guy for why it's gone down instead of like it's just the temperature going down. Like, so the humble little weather station is the place to go. I'm going to go into the same one I was in earlier. So where is it here? Casement. So click here to download station details. So this is it here. So you can see all the years from 1964. Gives the mean temperature, max temperature, rain, wind speed, gives the whole works. So I am going to import that into an Excel file. And I get... So when I import it into my Excel file... So when I import it into my Excel file, I get every month. So when I import it into my Excel file, I get every month from 1964 onwards. That's all the weather. So the one I'm interested in is the mean temperature. So I'm going to make a chart of all that and see how it looks. Insert line 2D. So that's my chart. That's my graph of Dublin temperature. Has it gone up? And we're being penalised up to 20 billion euros if we don't meet our carbon emissions, which is having very negligible effect on the temperature, it looks to me. And 20 billion, those are just the fines. That there's also like all the rising prices everyone has to endure because energy is more expensive because we've shut down all oil and gas and coal to meet the targets that we're not going to meet anyway. So the whole thing, I think, is just ridiculously expensive for the problem that we're told we're trying to solve. If they were to show us their chart of the Dublin temperature using their climate anomalies graph, it would probably look like this or this.